So this is the Honor Magicbook X16. This just released in India and I got it from the first batch of release on sale on the Amazon website. This cost 51,000 from the time I purchased it as it was on sale with a credit card discount of 2,500, and I again got this for just 51,000. And that's about it. So I'm not going to be making an unboxing video and things like that. This is not a review. This is nothing like that. This is a series of me upgrading this. If it has any issues, solving the issues. If you have any things which you want me to look at using this laptop itself. Maybe you want to see what the sound is or things like that. Just don't hesitate, just comment it down below if you have any things, thoughts, suggestions to test with this laptop itself. I'm very happy to do that. So that's basically what it is, and I'm going to be very deeply one video at a time, obviously. Going to be testing this out, going to be upgrading this and things like that using this laptop itself. And the reason I'm doing this is because, first of all, this is my only laptop because I broke my previous one. And so I'm not going to be changing my laptops. I'm not a reviewer. This is my laptop right now. So as I do upgrades and things like that, I wanted to share my thoughts regarding this. And what are the fallbacks of buying a laptop from not the most reputable brand, I would say. Meaning, like, for example, there are other brands like Asus, MSI, Dell, and things like that. And this is kind of a phone brand, like, the MI, Realme, and things like that. So how do they stack up with the competition itself? So first of all, I don't have an unboxing, but I can show you guys what you get in the box itself, in the box itself again. So let me just do that for you quickly. So you get this box over here. If you open this up, you get basically this. Over here, you basically get the charger. You get the Type-C to Type-C USB cable. This is Type-C charging, which is pretty cool. Basically this plastic bag, you get the laptop itself, which is middle of these foams, and also you get this quick start guide with the warranty. I guess the warranty is around 1 year or so. So that's about it. Apart from that, you also get the accessories that I told you. This is the Type-C to Type-C cable, which is fairly long. I think it's around 1.5 meters, which is really good. Looks fairly good. It is white color. So I just hope that this lasts very good, because for me, the white color things never go that well, for me at least. But it looks pretty good. The quality looks really nice. And also you get is this charger itself. Now my charger is a bit, even when this is brand new, literally like 2 days old, it looks like it has been used quite a bit. But what happened was that the plastic, the covering plastic, which is there, the protective plastic, was so merged with the plastic, which is fused with the charger itself to get this this really nice look. It got fused to it, so when I removed it, it basically removed that plastic also. So that was pretty bad, I would say, a pretty bad experience for me. But as this was just cosmetic, I was okay with it. And rather than going any further with this, I said it's fine for now. By the way, this is a 65 watts charger. So here are some of the outputs. So there's 5 volts 2 amps, 9 volts 2 amps, 12 volts 2 amps, 15 volts 3 amps, and 20 volts 3.25 amps. It's pretty good. My goal of getting a Type-C was that first of all, I don't play much games. So this is, I would say, if you're going to play games, don't buy this laptop. That is my first suggestion to anyone. If you're gaming, please don't buy this. If you're playing casual games like CSGO or maybe League of Legends or OSU or things like that, which I play from time to time, for that it's pretty good. But if you're going to play games like like NFS or maybe Cyberpunk and things like that, it's just going to struggle, because this is a thin and light laptop without a discrete graphic card, so it's not going to run that good. Also, it has Intel UHD graphics, which is really not that good. But yeah, apart from that, again, this is a 65 watts charger, and the reason I went with this configuration is because I wanted to just even if I'm traveling anywhere, I wanted to travel with just one brick rather than traveling with multiple bricks. because I already have a phone with type C, so I can just charge both of them with the same charger. Now, one of the drawbacks of this charger is the form factor itself. It's really chunky, and they could have, made it so much better if they could just put these two prongs just over here. Because what happens is that whenever you go to plug this into a wall socket, it basically gets obstructed quite a lot with the switch, or even if you have even if you put it on a on a power squid, it basically takes two spaces, so you can't even add another another charger or things like that next to it. So it's a pretty bad design. Some of the things which you can do to mitigate this is buying something like this. So this is just an extender kind of a thing. To be honest, it's a converter, but you can just use this, and then you can just plug it in. So now you get some kind of space for the switch, or the other plug and things like that. Or you can just get like an extender kind of a thing which extends to a wire, and you can plug it over. So you can go any of the two routes, but as per this is concerned, if they could have just put it this way, it would have solved the issue. And like most of the chargers, most of the CAN chargers do that. I don't know why they didn't do this for this one. So that was pretty disappointing. And but yeah, that's my solution at this point of time. So let this just remove this from here, and let's look at the laptop itself. So this is going to be just an overview on this, nothing in detail, but yeah. So in the left hand side, you get a type C, which is for charging, and also it can do display, which is pretty good. It's not Thunderbolt. You also get an LED light over here, and you get USB, HDMI. Over here also you get a USB and a 3.5 headphone jack. At the back there's nothing, and on the front obviously there's nothing, and on the back of the device itself is the vents itself. So this is from where the air goes in, and I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the fan over here. It has one fan, so the air goes in and comes out from the back from over here. You get these two rubber feet over here, and these two speakers right over here. This is basically the sticker. It comes with Windows 11. You can upgrade it with an NVMe SSD, which is pretty good. I'm going to be doing that in the future video. If you want to check that out, do subscribe for more. So let me just open this up. This is one of the fancy things it has. So if you open this up, it starts. It's pretty cool. This is a feature in the BIOS itself. So if you don't want this, you can disable it in the BIOS, but I like it. So that's pretty good. It has a 1080p IPS sRGB, I don't know what the hell it is called, thingy. I think it's 100% sRGB color palette or something nonsense like that, but I don't care much, to be honest with you. It's an anti-glare display. To be honest with you, I like my glare displays even when so many people don't. But this is an anti-glare, so if there's any light and things like that, it doesn't distract you. But the colors and all are pretty good. You can see that. You get also a fingerprint scanner right over here, which is pretty good. The trackpad, I wanted it to be bigger. This is the same as the 14-inch. By the way, there is a 16 and a 14-inch version of the same laptop with the same specs, and they basically put the same trackpad from the 14-inch. And I was expecting it to be bigger, but it's not, which is bummer. But still, the tracking and everything is pretty good. There's no issues with that. It also has a 16:10 display, by the way, which was another thing which I required, and I wanted, not required to be honest, I wanted, but yeah, that's really good. So you get really nice thin bezels overall. You also get this keyboard which has, let me just try, I guess it's FN, yes. So it has two modes. This is the brightest one. I know you can't see anything because these are pretty dim, but in a low light scenario, it's going to be pretty good. Let me just close the light itself so that you can see it a bit better. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, see that? So this is 1, 2, off. So that's about it. And we're going to be doing some things with the laptop itself in the future, and looking into it a bit in detail. But I can just give you some of the overview specs of what you get. So if I go Windows R and type DXDIAG, here are the specs itself. So it has the 12th generation 12 450H 12 core CPU, 2 gigahertz, 16 GB RAM, DirectX 12, which nobody cares about. It doesn't have a discrete GPU, but it has the Intel UHD graphics, and I think that's about it. I think I'll be doing all the thermal testing, sound testing, things like that in the future videos. So this is basically just a pretty overview of the laptop itself. Yeah, it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Again, if you have anything in mind and if you want me to make that as a priority, just comment it down below, and that's all I have to say. So this wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.